And welcome to another review. I'm Zooey, this is my dad.
How y'all doing out there?
And today we're doing Batman, The Long Hallway, Part 2. This film was released in 21. I'll tell you about the story. It basically picks up after the last one, and 3 months have gone by. Catwoman, Gordon, and Harvey are trying to keep control of everything. Thing with Holiday and the mob. Batman's been captured. Catwoman frees him, and basically,
I guess she brings him up to what's been happening because he didn't know he was out for 3 months.
Yeah,
because Poison Ivy, like you said, was working with Falcone and having him sign over his money and properties and stuff to him. But I mean, you wanted to go more into the story, or we'll just get into that as we go through and describe.
We'll get into that as we go.
Okay.
I want to start with my characters.
Go ahead.
My first character was Scarecrow. I liked him. I actually did like a few scenes with him. I wasn't gonna put him in any scenes, so I'm gonna bring it up now.
Yeah.
When he drugs Batman. One, I like how the animation shifts.
Yeah, you told me about that part. I really wasn't paying attention to that. And I usually pay attention to that stuff, but yeah, you was like how it looked like comic book. Well, go ahead.
Until like I was saying, he's like, what was it, years ago on Mother's Day, I went to my mother and I strangled the witch. But I still think she looks over me. Her handsome little Johnny.
Yeah, then the show, that was his mother coming out of the cocoon?
Think
that was Batman saying his mom.
I don't know.
But go ahead. Finish.
Anyway, I did like the part where what happened? Batman took off his mask and sprayed him with the stuff.
Yeah.
And how Hatter was just making fun of him.
And that's another thing I noticed on that. That's how you could tell this is still, well, for one, Scarecrow character, I like him. I always like when he used that fear toxin and it shows us from the other person's perspective what they fear. But also on that one, on this, you could tell this early Batman dealing with the toxin and Scarecrow, because when he was sprayed with that stuff, he took his mask off. Like, he took the bat mask off, and was like walking around in the streets, tripping.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, like you said, it probably was a powerful dose, but yeah, I like Scarecrow. And like you was saying when we was watching it, even though he was working for Falcone trying to destroy Batman, it kind of helped build Batman relationship with Selina. She had already, like you said, he was trapped with Poison Ivy for them 3 months. She came and rescued him then, and then she rescued him here because of what he was saying, Mom. He thought she was his mother and took the mask off, and she was like, oh. She took him home, and But
my next character is Sophia.
So, Falcone, the butcher. No, strong.
I know what you meant.
Yeah, well, go ahead.
I like her character. It's obvious she wants to be in the room more, be at the table doing the monster stuff with her dad.
Yeah.
But he's pushing her away, like, no. What do you say? If I bring you in now, the new owners will think that I'm lining up a successor. Yeah. And that will make me look old and weak.
Yeah, but I think that was a lie he was saying to her, because really, if he moved her in as a successor, I think they would have thought he would look weak, because it's a woman. Already, when he was in there with his boys before Alberto died, he was looking soft and playing crossword puzzles, and they thought he wasn't built for the life. So I think that's more why he's trying to keep her at bay with that, letting her be the next one.
But I agree with that, because he also said something very suspicious after that. Because when she's covering him, like, you're not. He was like, nevertheless. And he gave her like a weird look.
Yeah. Because then after that, he come back later and tell her, maybe I ain't, because I think somebody else got killed. I forgot.
No, Batman attacked him.
That was Batman attacked Falcone?
I remember he pulled out the pistol on him and Batman pushed him back in the room.
Oh, yeah, but whatever happened, he was like, maybe I am getting old and weak. And she was like, no. You know, still trying to comfort him. And he was like, I miss your mom. And she was like, yeah, she loves you too. She just doesn't love it here. And then he was like, I am here. Like he is Gotham. She was like, maybe you used to be. Like, yeah, maybe you ain't him no more. Because I guess she figuring with this Holiday dude and Jokers and all these type of people running around, maybe it's time for you to move on. But go ahead.
I actually want to talk about that real quick. I think they also showed that she felt a certain type of way about him, you know, not letting her in, but having people like Scarecrow, Poison Ivies, and such work with him. You know, what they call the freaks.
Yeah, she ain't really like that too much. I think she was more like with regular people, like
old mobster.
Yeah, regular everyday Joes that was gang affiliated. She don't want the people with the superpowers and all these extra crazy.
But I liked her.
Yeah, she was good. I like her because of the loyalty that she had for her dad, being in that lifestyle, that so many different shady people you deal with. Even his son, he might not have been trying to kill him, but he was trying to undermine him a lot in front of people, trying to make him look weak or like he was slipping. And
there's one thing I wanted to bring up that I think was important.
What's that?
I think he doesn't know that she's dating Maroni.
Oh, now, if he knew that, she might be all the way out of the loop.
The family, everything.
Out of life, oxygen. But
my next character is Dent. My Two-Face.
Yeah, I thought they did.
I like Two-Face. I like that they set him up earlier in the movie. No, Harvey hearing no voice in his head.
Oh yeah.
Before he fully takes over.
Yeah.
I like that scene on the bridge when he's talking to Falcone, showing how smart and how strong he is. How Falcone hang up and he's like, "You want to talk to y'all?" And he got the dude to shoot him and then tag him over the thing. Yeah. And broke his neck.
See, my thing about Harvey is, did we talk about that? But no, when they was in the courtroom.
No, we didn't talk about it yet.
Yeah, see, that's my thing with Harvey. I mean, well, Two-Face. I love that part. Because that's one of your scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, I'll wait till we get to the scenes. But that's one of the things that made me love Harvey even more. And I've been feeling bad for him since part 1. But yeah, I love that part of Harvey.
I understand what you're talking about.
But then he hurt my heart again. But let's get to your scenes then.
There's one thing I want to bring about Harvey. I found it funny how he interacted with he was talking to someone. Jesus. We could go. I forgot what I was going to bring up.
Alright, we'll go to your scene.
We could get to the courtroom scene. This we was just about to talk about it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, no, my bad. I remember.
Go ahead.
I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah.
I had to switch. I found it interesting when he became Two-Face. He was able to lead everyone, including Joker, who we know Joker's very independent.
Yeah, is this leading? I mean, I'm into wild stuff, and then you want to go ahead and do what to these people? Yeah, I'm with that. I don't know if you're leading me. You just gave me
guns and...
No, you just told me that you wanted to do something that I thought was exciting. Yeah,
But for the rest, I found it interesting that he leads them.
I guess. I don't really think he led nobody. I think he got with some dudes that's...
He led Grundy?
He led Grundy. Very true. But I think he basically got with the dudes that he been so used to trying to lock up. And they probably looking at it like, this man lost his mind. So we want to be with it. And they already lunatics. So it wouldn't be hard to get them to go in there and try to kill all these people.
Yeah.
So I don't really, I think it's more of a partnership. And then, Joker wouldn't have lasted long.
I see.
Anyway.
Let's get to the scene. in the courtroom?
Oh yeah.
I'll let you talk about it since you was already on this one.
Yeah, see, because we was talking about Maroney.
Mm-hmm.
And see, that scene is so mean because when Maroney's father got killed, and Maroney was going through the thing, he was like, yeah, my father wanted me to make peace. And he was saying it. But he would never want me to make peace with Falcone. He wanted me to make peace with Dent when he went in there and meet Dent. The whole time was a trick bag. He telling Dent like he ready to snitch on Falcone. The whole time he get Dent in the courtroom and wanted to embarrass Dent. Had a case come up, so the judge get the case. They think they about to convict Falcone on something big. The whole time he get up there and start saying, nah, I ain't say that. Falcone ain't never do that. Laughing down the courtroom, laughing at Dent, and now Dent hearing Big Harv in his head, like kill him all, saying wild stuff. He's like, no. So now he trying to battle his mental, and he like, what are you saying? You said that you was gonna make these statements. He getting mad right there, and it's like he was about to turn right into Big Harv, Big Bad Harv or whatever he called himself, and then Maroney was like, "Oh, calm down or something. This will cool you off," and threw that acid on that man's face and melted him. I felt his pain.
Interesting thing on that. That laughing, was it actually happening or was that more in his head?
What laughing?
Remember, like Maroney telling jokes in the court?
Yeah, I think that was more in his head because you can't laugh in the courtroom. The judge would have said something to the court people about the laughter. But yeah, that's why I said it was more in his head. That's why I said his mental was just getting the best of him. He was done. And then when he threw that stuff in his face, he was really done. And because I think he threw the stuff in his face, he killed Harvey. I mean, his beef was more with Harvey because he thought Harvey was Holiday. And Harvey killed his father. So he thought he was getting payback because I noticed that when he threw the stuff in his face, he was like, yeah, Holiday, I got you laughing. That stuff will burn through cement or something. So what's your you want to say something about that scene?
I said my thing about the laughing. Oh, okay. Other than that, I agree with you. I did like the scene though.
Yeah, it was funny but sad.
At the same time.
What's your next scene?
The end fight scene. When they're all in Falcone's house.
The scene you was basically talking about. Harvey leading them. But go ahead.
I'll go into more detail.
Okay.
So basically, they killed all of Falcone's men in the entire tower. They knocked out Sophia, and they're all in his room. Harvey's business plan. I'm about to kill you.
Yeah.
And Batman started throwing in those gas bombs, and him and Catwoman just come in and start working.
Yeah, he was punished. I just love the joke in there when he still getting beat, but still go crazy. When Batman punched him over there, how he picked up the phone, act like he was talking to somebody the whole time. He was looking at the knife. He was trying to throw Batman out, grabbed the knife, and went crazy.
I actually found that interesting. One, I love that joke. I need to terminate someone.
Yeah.
And two, I love how he was the only one who landed something on Batman. Yeah. Scratching him up and stuff.
Yeah, because he tried to swing like that. Batman blocked it. He dropped the knife and came up and started cutting him up.
But the rest of them, they never they hit on him.
Yeah.
So I found that interesting.
Oh, but another thing I'm glad you brought up. I don't know if that happened in that scene, but to go back to that family tie thing, because when the whole time Catwoman thinks, Falcone is Catwoman's father. That's why in the first one she was telling Alberto, "Nah, you can't kiss me." And me and you were saying we thought that, and then in this one, when Two-Face killed Falcone, but she come in and see Catwoman holding the gun because she was beating him in the face with it, beating Two-Face with the gun in his face, and she seen her father over there bleeding. She rushed Catwoman, but I forgot how she wound up falling out the window.
No, because she got the gun from Catwoman. And she just started.
She tried to click it. It was empty though.
I think she was
trying to kill Harvey though.
I think she was just in shock of everything.
No, she I don't really know in shock. She was hurt, but she was going to kill. She was ready to kill.
I know she was in shock about how she was just like no, and just backing up while she just.
No, because she was saying no because it's empty. That's why I think she was like no, like I don't have no bullets to kill him.
There's two things that happened in that I'm gonna bring.
But hold on, before you get to that, how did they fall out the window? You never got to that point.
Oh, you like I was saying, she just kept backing up and eventually.
Oh, she fell and Catwoman tried to catch her because that's her sister. I guess she wanted to let her know that, but of course Sophia failed. But go ahead to the two things you were saying.
One, I think Sophia, was she at peace? Because by how like she closed her eyes while she was falling.
I don't know about that piece. She was just, it's over. I mean, I know I ain't gonna survive this. I guess she was just maybe praying, getting her last prayer.
And two, I like that scene where early in the film they're talking about how Batman was in the library while Falcone was running. He was bleeding. He got shot 5 times.
Oh, the flashback, and they were showing Batman when he was little.
I didn't bring that up because now
it flipped,
and he's holding Falcone. He's like, all we get is all we take. He's like, do you still believe in it?
Yeah, because he letting Bruce know.
I know.
Batman know I know you, Bruce.
Now.
Yeah, I ain't never put your information out there out of respect for your father. I think that's what that was.
And I just liked it. That made me feel sad, actually, for Falcone.
Yeah. Oh, you finished with that scene? And now, before, my only character. And I was talking about part one. I kept saying something's up with this person. Something of it. I knew this female was a piece of shit, and I kept telling you. I said something up with her. And guess what? She was Holiday. She was setting Harvey up the whole time.
This
snake bride was making it look like Harvey. Hey, everybody thinking like Harvey was Holiday. That's why I told you. When she went in that
room, she said something?
Yeah, in that hospital room, I said she had to say something to that dude. He ain't just jumping out the window for nothing.
And for y'all who don't know, she didn't say the name. Gilda, Harvey's wife, is Holiday.
Yeah, Gilda.
I wanted to go into why.
She's worse than Two-Face, Joker, and all that. Cause she walk around wanting sympathy and acting like she depressed and all this old weird stuff. The whole time she was married to that dude Alberto. They had a baby.
Falcone didn't like it because he said
Falcone made them annul the marriage because he didn't like her. Because she come from nothing or she wasn't on their level.
The baby was out wedlock and
yeah. But also, I don't think he really liked her because she's a weirdo. I'm with him. I don't like her neither.
And then, as she floats, he ripped the baby from her womb, whatever that means.
Oh, that means that he gave her a abortion, I think.
I thought it meant more. He took away the ability for her to ever have kids.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He went in there and snatched the baby out without a doctor doing it in a professional way, so it damaged her insides. Yeah, that's why she said he ripped the baby from the womb. And I'm not gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say what. But
I want to bring up a few things.
Hold on. Batman. I'm gonna let you bring up your few things because I need to get to some other stuff. But go ahead about this same situation.
I have a question. Did Harvey know? Because one scene while he was about to kill Maroni, Gordon's like, "It's over, Holiday. We found the guns in your basement." He's like, "You found the guns in my basement." Yeah, she did.
More importantly, well, since you went to that, I'm gonna go to that post-credit scene. Yeah, I think he knew, and this is why Batman frustrates me sometimes. I need Batman to be like one of them. What's them the superheroes that kill?
Anti-hero.
Yeah, like a good old Deadpool or somebody. That when he caught her in that basement, burning all that evidence,
killed her.
Yeah, he should have threw her in that fireplace with that jump, with all them gloves and guns. And then, cause she said, "Oh, Harvey didn't know." He said, "No, Harvey knew," and he brought up that scene you brought right there. He said, "Yeah, Harvey knew. He was trying too hard to stop us from catching Holiday. He knew." And you still shit on my man.
Oh yeah, that hurt me. That he did all this. He tried to have a family, knowing probably about that.
I hope in the comic books, is that canon? What we just watched?
Yes, but Batman never found that.
Oh, Batman don't find out.
And I think it's implied Harvey didn't find out.
See, well, I wish the animation we just seen was canon, because then I hope Harvey knew, and when Harvey became Two-Face, I hope he came down the line later on and tortured and killed that female, because she's not a lady. I don't want to use other words. She
no,
was
I know
born
what happened
a
after.
woman, so she's a female.
I know what happened after in the comics, so I don't want to tell you.
Yeah, because they don't have nothing to do with the cartoon, but I wish the cartoon was canon and Harvey, like Batman insinuated that Harvey knew. I wish he did know. So when he Two-Faced and he whacked out his mind, he don't care about Gilda no more. And he just flipped a coin, and the coin landed on the side that say he can murder her, and he killed her.
There's something I want to say about that Harvey thing.
It's just a comic book, so nobody don't worry. It's not real life.
That hurt it. Basically saying that. Because she basically said, I used him. What was inside him, Big by Heart haven't pulled out yet. So I used him.
Yeah, she was happy she brought that out. Like, she wanted him to be an evil person because she was miserable in her worthless little life. And you use him. Yeah, that hurt me. And Batman ain't do justice. This is where Joker should have found out. Or, like I said, a good anti-hero that, like my man from nothing to do with this movie, Watchmen, Rorschach. See, Rorschach would have killed her.
Catwoman is a hero.
Yeah, but Catwoman probably wouldn't have did it right now for the love of Batman. But is it? I'm going on a rant about some stuff.
Understandable.
It's hurt me. But is it anything else you want to say?
I actually wanted to bring up the second post-credit scene, because it leads into a movie we're doing this week coming out. It shows Flash and Green Arrow showing up to Batman's door, asking him to join the Justice League. And that ties into our next movie we're doing next week, a Justice League movie.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But besides that, I am nothing else.
Yeah, like I said, it was a good, like I said, the second part was better than the first part to me.
I think I like the second part because, everything coming to an end, so things are getting more impactful. Things are getting bigger.
I mean, of course that part, but I just think, other than the first half of the movie, I just like Joker in the first half, and dislike Harvey's female companion, and then this one is everything. The whole story is it kept my attention more. I was more locked in. But do the justice.
Well, this is the end, everyone. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And comment what movie you want us to do in the comments below.
Y'all have a nice one.
All right.